What's up, y'all? Black balloons back. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this time I want to talk to y'all a little bit about the second sun and kind of like what the Earth is going through right now, the transition, and why we need to match the vibrations of where planet Earth is going to, right? Because you do know everything is a cycle on this Earth, and so are we. Meaning every civilization comes to an end. All the way back to the original civilization, where everything sort of started, which was, in my belief, Atlantis. Of course, a lot of people think that was a fantasy, but it wasn't. But that's not the complete topic of the video. So um, we need to match the Earth's vibration, um, because as most of you may be aware, the magnetic field around Earth is weakening, is basically dying off as a part of the cycle. And eventually, we'll have a pole shift. And, in a nutshell, the world will cleanse itself, which is basically where the second sun comes in, which, you could call the second coming of Christ, of God, or, his son, um, or a lot of people call it a second sun. Basically, that second sun, which it is a sun. It's a magnetic, very strong, very big sun, and it's basically here to destroy and cleanse the earth. She has to be cleaned, and it's why, as they have in your good book, that it says the earth will go through birth pains. The changes will be like birth pains, so they'll be gradual, and they'll increase and become stronger and stronger over time, which is what we're witnessing right now. Like we're not all the way through it, but we're gonna be here to witness it all. And it's so important, for us to match the vibrations of the earth and to basically get our aura field, our magnetic field in line. So when this happens, we can be a part of the percentage that basically, leaves Earth. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, I tell you, I don't preach fear or nothing. I'm not here to put fear in your heart, or in your mind. But the Earth will be cleansed. It will be cleansed. What do you think? You think evil is just gonna happen on Earth, and then nothing happens to those people, or nothing happens to that energy? This is, yeah, this is our Earth. We have. So yeah, I got interrupted real quick, but what I was saying is, we got dominion over the earth as humans. That's like our right, to the earth, and of course we are the same as the earth. It's the reason why humans are made up. Of course, 70% water and 30%, organs and everything else like that. But of course, you need that hydration. You need that water running throughout your entire body for your organs to completely work. Um, and Same as the earth. The earth is 70% water and 30% land, basically. Um, so yeah, that lets you know, we are exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same. That's why a lot of the fruits and stuff that you eat resemble some of your organs. Like strawberries look like a heart, and then you got those spirals that are in like all of the fruits. It's like at least 10 fruits that have like the same spiral in them. It's like one of those like natural, kind of like geometric designs of like the entire world. Those spirals are like everywhere. It's like the reason a spider web is in a spiral. It's like the same spiral as if when you drop a drop of water into a puddle or something, and it like sprouts out. It's that same, kind of like circular spiral. Um, it's like the main pattern of the entire world. You could almost make an entire different video about that. But anyway, so the whole point of this was that the earth is going to be cleansed. It has to be. It's a part of a cycle. Everything ends, everything's transitions to something new from what was old. And we live in a time where, you know, people don't care. People wake up and live their lives like there's no creator, like there's no God. Rather you want to believe in the Bible, rather you want to believe in the story of Jesus, or whatever you got your beliefs. But one thing you should know is that you have to answer to somebody. Your light, yeah, I mean, your heart has to be light as a feather in order to ascend and make it to heaven or whatever you want to call it. You know, and if you think you just gonna go through life and not serve any kind of consequence in the afterlife for the things that you did, then you should rethink. You should rethink, the things that you got going on. Everybody worships somebody, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you don't worship a man, you don't worship any kind of spirit, you worship God. Um, so, like I said, not trying to scare you, trying to prepare you. But as far as that goes, you have to know the times that we are living in. It's serious. It's a pretty easy concept to grasp. You know what I'm saying? You're not here for no reason, and especially if you get the call and you choose to ignore that call, you choose to expand your mind and raise yourself to be what you're supposed to be in this world. Then you will definitely be a part of that 15 to 20% of people that souls will perish. You know. Um, I can't sit here and tell you that you're going to reincarnate and come back to this earth, Of course, the earth will be cleansed. It will be cleansed by fire. You know what I'm saying? Rather you want to believe it or not, the earth is so evil. Everything that is going down the way it is, the way people have become, it will be cleansed by fire. It won't be pretty. It won't be pretty for the people that are here when it is cleansed by fire. And I'm not saying, and a select amount of people is just going to be, wiped off the earth at some time and point, when all of this comes down, because mostly everybody is going to experience things like just go fucking south. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to witness some shit. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the natural way it has to be, But there will be a time where people are left here and they burn the fuck up. And like I said, I'm not trying to scare y'all, but this is the real. This is the real that you have to know about what we're going through. You know what I'm saying? And this will be my time to tell y'all this now, because I had a dream where I saw the second son before, and I'm not making no shit up. I can't lie. It was a vision, wasn't even a dream. I was standing somewhere and I saw this gigantic fireball, the biggest ball of fire I've ever seen in my life, and it looked like a sun because flares were coming off the fireball. And in a dream you can move, and you're doing other shit, but in this vision I couldn't do anything. Like I was just standing there, just looking at what was in front of me, and I could still see it to this day. And this happened like 5 months ago, and I've never had a vision or dream like that in my life. And this was before, you know, I've kind of like been through just transitions of waking up, and this was like before I just like really started going hard with it, and really kind of like just diving deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I took it as a sign. I took it as a sign to stop certain things that I was doing in my life, because I know it to be true. I'm one of the people that have seen it. You can look on YouTube, you can look anywhere, and people are having all kind of crazy visions and shit of fire and all this crazy shit. It is real, real. I'm trying to tell you, and we all are not gonna make it, as bad as that shit sounds. Like, come on, man. Do you think certain people out here are even worth it? Really, think about it. Think about it. There's people out here that kill, murder, and do all kind of shit with no mind to it. What the hell you think those people go when it's all said and done? What you think? You think they're just gonna have a chance to reincarnate back on Earth? A lot of people think, if you don't do it right, you can reincarnate and come back here. What makes you think that? You don't know. Have you died and came back and you were aware of it? No. Now, I definitely believe we were somewhere before here. I don't know if we were here or not, but we were somewhere. And when we came here and we chose our family, we chose to forget everything that we knew before this physical body. Because if energy can't die, and our spirit is energy. So we come from somewhere of that source, unless we're just like a completely new soul. But you got to think about the fact that You were born out of all of those sperm cells. Out of, what is it? It's like 1 in maybe a billion something chance that you would. I think it's more than a billion. It might be like a trillion, or like half a trillion chance that you would have been born out of all those sperm cells. So think about that. Think about that process. How was it you that was born to come out and look like this, or however you look? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep y'all time too long. I'm gonna definitely do a part 2 to this video. At the end of the day, get your energy right, get yourself right, cleanse yourself, cleanse your body. Forget the negative shit. Stop judging people. Forgive people. Move on. Accept things. Accept the things that are meant for you, and just as well, accept the things that are not meant for you. Yeah. So I'm out.